Hello, my name is Sylvester Jenkins, and I'm presenting for Group 3's company, VizGuard, for Week 12. This week, we discussed and analyzed key activities, resources, and costs associated with the implementation of our value proposition statement surrounding VizGuard's hands-free awareness kit. This week, we interviewed 3 gurus and 1 customer. During the past week, Group 3 reviewed the compilation of research, interviews, and analysis that we've conducted over the past 12 weeks in order to look more deeply into how we are to practically put our business plan into action. We reviewed from a perspective such as to determine what key activities, resources, and costs are critical to the success of our product. Additionally, we solicited the input of several gurus within the prospective channels and presented them with questions and Likert statements specific to these key requirements. In addition to the interviews conducted, the team performed an in-depth analysis of our value proposition requirements. We sought to benchmark target industry performance, utilizing information on technologies complementary to those being tested by VizGuard. We also referenced reputable sources for industry data such as Investopedia, U.S. Department of Labor, and S&P 500 report. Key activities discussed include design and develop HUD software, create open API architecture, and develop and maintain secure cloud vendor relationships. Key resources discussed include intellectual property, engineering, manufacturing, SI partners, initial funding, and developers. We also examined our prospective cost structure, including value-driven costs, development costs, infrastructure costs, manufacturing and engineering costs, and sales and support costs. We hypothesized several ideas. One, that we will rely on strategic partnerships, that one channel partner is sufficient to start, that co-creation customer relationships and industry influences are needed, that a modular software as a service model is prudent, that customers will want to purchase service, maintenance, and training, that our company will need to publish results in popular, well-respected industry publications, and that most costs will derive from employee wages and benefits. As far as the results, we've identified more precisely the activities, resources, and costs that the business will require, and in the process we made several realizations. We must engineer by prioritizing usability of our HUD display. This is our big differentiator, usability. The fact that we will completely free emergency workers of the need to put hands on any device just to get readings. Our activities must support this value, as well as forming the right channel partnerships. We require financial, human, physical, and educational resources to make our product successful. Since we will be starting off with a negative cash flow, sinking majority of our funds into development, we've identified the need for grants, traditional bank loans, and venture capitalists until we reach our projected cash flow break-even point. According to the Department of Labor statistics, we will be competing for top talent in the fields of hardware and software engineering, in which our desired talent commands 6-figure salaries and attractive work packages. We will plan for such physical resources as real estate, office space, testing facility, high capacity web servers, CAD software, 3D printers, office supplies, and office furniture. We are heavily service oriented, providing software licensing, and therefore VizGuard will utilize cloud services to develop our software as a service platform. This will enable us to provide our new customers with required custom software services which are reflected in our growth model. To reliably facilitate this cloud infrastructure, VizGuard will partner with a major hosting provider, starting with a co-ownership of cloud space and eventually moving to white label partnership. The bulk of our costs will come from customer acquisition and talent acquisition costs. In our cash flow analysis, we start with a negative cash flow, incurring the need to seek funding sources outside of sales. We project a break-even point of 3 years, after which we will see per customer acquisition costs significantly decrease as word of mouth spreads. Our sales will start slowly ramping up year 2 and then exponentially increase by year 4 and 5. Even with the economy of scale, we anticipate the costs associated with business expansion to rise linearly through the years. So what's in the near future for VizGuard? What does our business require? We require user-friendly interface design and delivery methods to partner with SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatus manufacturers and safety companies. Key resources include sales as a service, cloud services, maintenance plans and training, financial resources, human resources, and key revenue stream drivers. So going forward, the team will choose specific manufacturing and cloud technology partners such as Scott, Ray Systems, and SureWeb. We will establish initial funding sources such as municipal grants. We feel we have a good chance of competing for municipal public grants due to our benefit to the greater public safety. We will also be finding funding through our partners that believe in our product and believe in our vision, willing to give us advances on loyalty payments until development is complete. We will also devise attractive hiring packages for top technical talent, such as competitive salary packages and partial ownership of this huge opportunity.